trying to jump into anything that I really was serious about. I graduated with a bachelor's in criminal justice. I minored in chemistry, and this was really kind of geared towards doing forensic science. And I had my internship with the Nebraska State Patrol, and I wanted to go through that whole process. Yeah, I would have had to cut the hair, but I was willing to do it because I was really passionate about forensic science, so I wanted to get on with them and go through the program and do all that stuff. But, you know, life throws curveballs, so that wasn't possible because they weren't having any type of, how would you say, recruitment classes for a while. So I kind of took a year off, and I was a bartender at a bar, and I dealt with a lot of that stuff. And then I decided to, after about a year was done, me and my girlfriend, I just came to a decision that this wasn't the life I wanted to live. You know, I was working at this bar. Here I have a college degree, and I'm working as a bartender. Yes, it's great money, but the hours were crappy, you know, and, you know, we had 2 kids, and I just didn't want that life anymore. So I decided to go and find a different job, and I struck out, and I got a job working for the state, working with at-risk youth. So this is about a year ago when I got the job and started working there and all this stuff, and all the way up until now, I just got a promotion, like, I think it was like 2 months ago or something like that. So now I'm a youth counselor, so I'm a lot more involved with what's going on. And it was about in maybe February I decided to really jump into the gym and really get back into working out, because I was always doing it off and on, you know, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, kind of leisurely, you know, just not putting much effort into it. And I noticed that I started gaining weight, and it was quick, you know, because I was working all the time, because I was working for my state job, and then I was still bartending at the same time. So it was just work, and then I had my kids I had to be with, and, you know, make sure they're doing everything they need to do, and make sure, you know, they're getting, you know, properly taken care of and all this stuff. And my girlfriend's working, and it was just a mess. And so I decided in February that I had to do something different. So I started working out, and then I really started getting into it, and I kind of got bit, you know, by that workout sensation, just going back at it, you know. So I started going at it, and then I just decided to give up the bar job. I thought it was somewhere that I would always stay, you know, and I always worked because it was good money, you know. Going for a couple hours, you make $120. I mean, can't really beat it. So I made a decision. I was like, either I'm going to keep doing this and I'm going to let myself go and just run myself in the ground for money, or I'm just going to have to cut back on some of the leisure things that I like to purchase in order to make myself and live a more healthier life. That was incorrect. More healthier, a healthier lifestyle, should I say? So I did that, and I've been since February. I've been attacking the gym and watching what I eat for the most part. You know, every now and then I'll occasionally have ice cream or you know, whatever, you know, cheesecake, pizza, you know, every now and then I'll do that. But for the most part, I've been pretty tight on my diet since February. And just 2.5 weeks ago, I decided that it was probably time for me to do something besides just working out, because, you know, that becomes repetitive, and if you don't really have any goals or anything to reach, then it becomes harder to stay motivated. So I decided to enter into NPC, men's physique, I guess contest, whatever. Decided to do that, you know, just some random on the whim, just to experiment with it. So I'm gonna try to apply what I've learned over the course of my life thus far, to see if I can actually, you know, bring my weight down and actually compete. I mean, for me, I don't know how it's going to work out, because right now I'm at about 214, but I'm pretty lean, and I really can't see myself losing another 30 pounds to step on stage. I really don't know how that's going to work out. So I was probably thinking maybe I could cut down to 195 at most. I mean, the show's 8 weeks away, so I don't think I can cut 30 pounds in 8 weeks. I think it's more reasonable for me to lose about 15 pounds, and within those 15 pounds plus water weight. So I'm thinking I'll probably lose by October. I'll probably be down to like 205 or something like that. That's more reasonable to me. And then I could cut that water weight the last 2 weeks, so I could be, as dry as possible. So that's kind of like, my introduction to this thing. I'm not trying to jump on here and, get any fame or glory from this. I just kind of want to do it as a tracking thing. I want to see how this goes, and if this does go well, I mean, maybe I'll probably look into doing other shows and stuff, and probably try to get into this fitness industry thing. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Also, I was also looking into doing some personal training. A lot of people ask me for advice and stuff, and they ask me different questions, and I've done my research, even though I don't have a degree or anything in it, or I'm not certified in it, but I have, I'm always trying to read up on new things just to better myself and to better, just my lifestyle, so I could pass that on to my kids, and just keep this whole process of a healthy lifestyle moving. So maybe not. We'll see how this all goes. This is just the introduction. I'll keep posting videos and stuff, and don't expect this to be some stuff where I sit down and prop the camera up and I'm just talking about a whole bunch of health stuff. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here for kind of just a daily or weekly log about how I'm doing, how I'm progressing. Feedback would be great. I'm just looking for something new to do, so I'm not just having idle hands just doing things that I probably shouldn't be doing. So like, subscribe, whatever that YouTube stuff, what you hear other people say. And thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, feedback, comments, support would be great. Other than that, thanks for listening. Have a good day.